Thanks for spending. Valentine. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Kelly Oubre.
And he's been on a roll during these last few months. Getting better in terms of scoring the ball and proving to be a key part of this team as we move farther along in the season.
Here are the five for Philadelphia. We've got Maxey. He's out there with George. Joel Embiid is out there with Edwards. And it's Yabusele in at power forward. And for the Celtics, the perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the 1.
He's not going to take it easy when he gets to the bucket. George will hammer it home.
Here's Porzingis. The rebound by Embiid.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped. A smart move, using a little pump fake to get all the time he needed to go hard to the basket.
Yeah, it's just a simple move, but it looks so beautiful when it works. Reminds me of you, Grant.
Oh, I appreciate that, B.A.
Oh, and a dunk by Brown!
My goodness. Brown with the massive throwdown.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. A nice shot by Tatum.
Oh, boy. Tatum has ways to hurt you from every area on the floor.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Brown gets the bucket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now here's Embiid. Goes up at the elbow, and here's another one for the Sixers.
Yeah, the big man Embiid just capable of sticking it from these in-between spots.
Here's Holiday, and he buries his first look.
He can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Embiid, a screen on Brown. Here's George. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
And today will be the first game of 2 in a row between these two teams.
Yeah, these little mini-series are interesting. In the first game, it's all about setting the tone, and both of these teams want to establish momentum early.
Look, you know coming in that Holiday is aggressive. He will try to force you to bend to his will.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, it sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling. Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. It's good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Brown, and it's blocked by Embiid.
Yeah, imposing his will. Embiid sending a message with that rejection.
And the jam by George.
George's athleticism has always been a strength. Not many guys can pull off that dunk.
Oh, got that one up quick. Brown's got 8. And Maxey's got the ball here for Philadelphia. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
They lost the battle of the second units the last time these teams played, and lost the game. And this is right in his wheelhouse, hitting the boards and cashing in.
Well, this is what he's known for, attacking the glass and getting some second chance points.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Screen by Embiid. The kick out to Edwards. Knocked loose. Out on his own on the break. And finished off by Tatum.
And great awareness and defensive pressure from White to force that turnover and get them that fast break chance.
Here's George. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Another fast break opportunity for the Celtics. Here we go. And the basket by Holiday.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
It's good.
Well, he obviously came in ready to play, already hitting 4 of his first 5 shots.
Outside Tatum. Off with the layup. And so it's Drew Holiday making things happen for Boston, hunting for opportunity. And as our coverage continues, happy Valentine's Day again to everyone out there. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Celtics.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Joel Embiid. Maxey out there with George. Then there's Edwards. And it's Yabusele in at the 4.
Great move by Tatum. Getting to the rim and throwing it down.
Here's George. Following the bucket by Boston. The kick out to Edwards. Here's Embiid. Oh, and a dunk by Embiid.
Woo, that was big time. I mean, a dunk contest finish from Embiid. This guy can fly.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Nice shot by George.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Holiday. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Holiday's got 11.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
George passes to Embiid. With the slam.
Flat out dominant. Joel Embiid having his way tonight.
Right side Brown. And the jam by Brown.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Now here's George. They really needed more from him in that loss to Brooklyn. Pass to Embiid. On the clock. Second chance shot. Embiid just too tall inside.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
And finished off by Tatum.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Pass to Embiid. And stolen by Brown. Here's Porzingis. Oh, look out! Porzingis!
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attacking the rim.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's White. He's coming off a 19-point game against San Antonio.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Brown.
Wow. Well, we're seeing this more and more out of Brown. the ability to take over for an extended period of time.
Minute 32 left in the second period. Here's Holiday. No good on the shot.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive. Both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Maxey surveys. On the take. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
And what a slash by Maxey. I mean, so good at forcing the defense's hand.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to...
Oh, my goodness! Jaylen Brown takes one out of the rafters.
A big athletic finish by Brown, polishing off the lob pass with authority.
George with the bucket.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
The Celtics with the lead. Down low. Okay! Tatum punching it home.
Poor rim. Tatum plays with such an edge.
Embiid misses. And Brown has got the ball here for Boston. Right side, Holiday. Tatum from long range. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
Here's Maxey. And that one is hammered home.
Maxey is such a crafty finisher. Let him get to the rim, and he'll make the most of it.
They kick it out to Porzingis. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Yabusele. And that's not going to go. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Boston out in front, up by 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
You look at the Celtics, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone's... And now let's turn to the first half of our game. It's been all about Jaylen Brown so far.
He took a lot of good shots.
That does it for half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
We've got Al Horford, also Torrey Craig out there. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Luke Cornett. And it's Hauser in at the 2-guard spot. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Lowry outside. Here's Roddy. Back to Lowry. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning." That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night.
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. Outside Oubre. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Oubre's gotten his first basket of the night.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Cornette sets a screen. Pritchard, the pass to Cornette. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Here's Grimes. Out to Lowry. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Drummond with the screen. Oubre into the lane. Here's Grimes. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Out to Oubre for the lead. Drills it from deep.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Here's Pritchard. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Hauser tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
2 minutes. Here's Grimes, defended by Craig, and is blocked. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
At the line.
Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
And there's the screen. Here's Pritchard. There's the drive. Pass to Horford. Here's Craig. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist.
When Horford has the ball, he typically makes the right decision. That's a great pass.
There's 1:17 left in the third. He shoots. No good off the glass. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Roddy. Lowry surveys the D. Hits the trifecta. Lowry's got 7 points for the quarter.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Here's Pritchard. The three-pointer off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 3. Takes it inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight.
So Boston ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
For Boston, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Tatum, a screen on Lowry. And he's going for Jason Tatum! Go up and get it!
Yeah, nice lob there, and what a leap by Tatum. You just have to admire that kind of play.
Here's Grimes. The shot, no good. Good D by Porzingis.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Outside, Brown. JB off the bounce. Ooh, poked away. And they recover it. Here's White. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And at the close of the third. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. We've got Paul George, also Tyrese Maxey out there. Edwards out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Yabusele in at the 4.
Well, look, you got to hit Tatum harder than that, or else he's just going to push right through the contact.
That's his first.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the 76ers?
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
George passes to Embiid. Here's Brown. And oh, he just slams it over Paul George.
One of the smoother athletes in the game. Brown just sort of glides up court in transition.
The kick out to Maxey. And he dunks it down.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, Tatum has some length on him. Gets down that lane in a hurry.
Brown against George. Throws it up top. Embiid throws it down.
Leaping up to hammer down the alley-oop. Embiid's impressive court awareness on full display there.
On the wing, Tatum. Up and in on the layup. Tatum's got 25 points in the game.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Maxey against Holiday. And stolen by Porzingis. Inside. Here's Tatum. Oh, look at Tatum. What a finish.
I'll tell you, with those long strides, Tatum gets up court in a hurry.
Pass to Embiid. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First.
Considered one of the best players in the game right now, Tatum is hungry to win titles to add to his growing legacy.
So hits one and misses one at the line. George with it, now guarded by White. Oh, Embiid imposing his will.
And one thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the moment.
Here's Holiday. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Huge bucket by Holiday there. His team really needed that one.
Embiid, a screen on Brown. It's George on the drive. Takes the 3. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And again, it's Philadelphia.
This team counts on George to deliver points. His consistency under pressure is key to their offense.
They get the rebound. Here's Brown. Tries yet again. Ooh, Brown inside. Hey, he's more than just a shooter.
Well, Brown sees himself as a leader on this team, and he can come up with big points when they need him to.
And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And it's blocked by Edwards. Here's Yabusele. George outside. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Maxey. Here's Embiid. Count it!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
George against White. Holiday passes to Brown. 6 to shoot. Cash. A huge shot to tie it up.
Look, Brown has proven himself to be a clutch performer, and he does it again.
George against Brown. Pass to Embiid. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. For three, George. No good from three-point range. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Here's Tatum. Count it!
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific mood right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
For three, George. So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics. Pulling it. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now with Grant Hill.
the... Game 1 of the season. Wow, it's fun to be here. And Clark, this is the culmination of all the hard work put in over the summer.
Yeah, you talk to the players on both sides, and there's optimism about this upcoming year. We'll see if that optimism is justified over time.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Prince in at the 3. Here's Holiday, and he finishes the break with a lay-in.
Well, I really like the way Holiday runs with a purpose in these situations. It's not enough just to run the floor. You've got to know exactly where you want to run.
Now here's Lillard. Giannis left side. Kicks it out to Lillard. Clock at 6. Prince outside. Shoots over Brown. Prince misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked him how he'll try to handle Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. And Coach remarked, handle? You can't handle Giannis. We'll give him different looks and clogged lanes, but really all we can do is pray a shot isn't falling. There's nothing wrong with asking for a little divine intervention on defense tonight, I guess. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek freak. I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem. Or the attacking mentality of Prince right there. You love that. If he has a lane, he's not going to wait around. He's going to hit it right away.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. So it's Boston now. Pass to Porzingis. Puts it up from 15. Rebounded by Jackson.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on White. Lillard, the pass to Giannis. And the rejection by Tatum. And Holiday kicks to Brown. And he drives in, and Brown throws it down hard.
Just awesome speed from Brown. Blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
Lillard from outside. Rebounded by the Celtics.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Tatum passes to Porzingis, and that one drops.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Giannis kicks to Lopez. To the middle. Lillard outside. Antetokounmpo inside. Guarded by Tatum. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Boy, extra effort by Giannis, the multi-time MVP. He's just built a little differently.
White, good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Now, here's Brown, following the miss by Giannis, and finished off by Brown.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And Giannis throws it down.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
Holiday attacking. Pass to Porzingis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now here's Prince. Three-pointer. Porzingis with the rebound. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
No mercy shown that time on D by Giannis. Great rejection.
Yep, that one goes.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title. But whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
A nice shot by Brown.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. And so it's Boston in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've set. And we resume our Valentine's Day broadcast. Glad to have you with us. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. That's the Boston 5. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I...
Oh, Giannis up high and down hard.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing, but they don't want to chance that again.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. The kick out to Lopez. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
3.
Lillard's got 5 assists in the game. Holiday with it. Lillard picks him up. Holiday dishes to Brown. No good from outside. Bucks trail by 6. Kicks it out to Lillard. And Boston with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Holiday. Lillard, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
Here's Tatum. And Holiday kicks to Porzingis. Wide open. No good off the back of the rim.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Back to Giannis.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Kicks it out to Prince. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another defender.
Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Jackson. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
I don't think he could have been any more impressive than he was tonight. Brown is setting this place on fire.
Brook Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Stolen by Jackson.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there ready to pick it off.
Giannis against Brown. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Tatum's shot is off.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. No good on the free throw. Mark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 4. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Porzingis with a screen on Prince. Brown outside. Boston, no good that time either. That shot misses. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Celtics. Hey, thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
He's feeling it. Exploiting the gaps in the defense, getting high percentage looks.
Defensively, you have to find a way to...
And now let's... And that's a halftime.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Portis is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Green. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Sims in at the center, filling out the middle. And the wide open shot from Green. Bangs home the trifecta. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Trains the three-pointer, where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting. Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
To Hauser. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 6-point Celtic lead.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Left side, Porter. Outside, Green. Just 5 to shoot. And another basket for Milwaukee.
probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Green kicks to Portis. Outside, Green. Drives to the hoop for three.
Good job that time by Horford to contest without fouling.
Look from Green. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And now just a 2-point Celtic lead. Here's Pritchard. Horford with the screen on Porter. Pritchard passes to Horford. Makes it off the glass. Horford's got his first 2 points of the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Outside, Green. Off target from outside. Celtics leading by 4. Pass to Cornette. Out left to the wing. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Porter. Outside, Horford. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
Well, it was a long year, and you were reminded of it every time you played this team. I mean, they never gave up a lot of points. They made you work for everything. And the points you did get against them were really hard-earned.
Junior.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
You know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happens.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And coaches decided they need a moment to talk things over. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And the Bucks with some changes. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Brown. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots. Playing smart with the lead.
Lillard attacking. Here's Giannis. Kicks it out to Lillard. There's Jackson with the 3. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
3 points.
Lillard's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard.
Second personal
That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
Bucks on defense. It's a 1-point game. Holiday. And the shot goes in. And that's now 6 points for Drew Holiday.
Drew is very good in all areas, but he's also got a few tricks up his sleeve. That was a crafty shot by Holiday that time.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Holiday. Lillard misses. It's Brown on the wing.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And Brown drops them both. Here is Lillard. The shot, no good. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going.
Come on, let's keep it going. The ball moving.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He told them he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. The post pair. Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Giannis sets a screen for Lillard to the inside. Stolen by Tatum. Got loose and stolen by Kuzma. White against Lillard. Pass to Giannis. Back to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over White. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Off the pick and roll, you know that Dame is looking for his shot.
Boston leading by 3. Here's Brown driving inside. Oh, he misses the dunk.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Porzingis with the steal. Outside Tatum. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Out to Kuzma. And so Milwaukee again turning it over. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Holiday against Jackson. Lopez with the block.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
Giannis rips it down.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Antetokounmpo, a screen on White. Just 4 to shoot. Kicks it out to Lillard. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Lillard's got the lead up to 4 now for Milwaukee. Brown feeling it out a bit. To halt the run. Boston again missing.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On the wing, Jackson, guarded by Tatum. Giannis against Howard. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
And that one, good.
Humongous bucket from Holiday. He's become one of the most reliable players in this league during the game and in big moments as well.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Holiday against Lillard. Just 5 on the clock.
Second foul called on
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Here's Holiday. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
I tell you, boy, he comes up big at the right time. I love his demeanor, though. His disposition says all business, and I'm ready for whatever is needed.
Outside for Jackson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Jackson's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Bucks.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Tatum with the screen on Kuzma. And it's Brown missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And an intentional foul right there.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. "16 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Brown with the screen on Giannis. The 3 from Tatum. And so the Bucks take the win. They came in. Thank you for that, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge.
It's that time. Time of the year, everyone. Opening night for these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in. We're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
And the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson. And it's Kuzma in at the three. The rebound by Maxey. Now Philadelphia with it. Here's Edwards. Here he goes. Good. And the assist to Embiid.
And he's such a unique talent at both ends. Embiid with the vision that time.
Lillard with the ball. Picked up by Embiid. Antetokounmpo.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
George against Kuzma. George drives in. And the jam by George.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Well, when you talk about a classic 3-and-D guy, Paul George is one of the first to come to mind, Brent.
I agree, BA. I think he's been a little bit underappreciated, but this guy, both ends of the floor, with the ability to score and defend, is elite.
Now here's George. He didn't look good in their loss to the Nets the other night. Over to the left wing. Three-pointer Embiid. Doesn't go that time. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And the big finish by Giannis.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Pass to Drummond. Plenty of space. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Oh, stolen by Embiid. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Another game and another dunk from Andre Drummond. That's where he likes to live.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Here's Embiid. Kicks it to George. Back to Embiid. Milwaukee with the rebound. Last time they met in Milwaukee.
Yeah, they destroyed this team on the glass in the last meeting.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Jackson. Back to Antetokounmpo. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
And stolen by Jackson. Antetokounmpo outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Got it. Takes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Kuzma against George. From downtown, knocks down the long J. He's got 5.
Man, he's been doing that for a long time. You just can't give George that kind of look.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Now here's Embiid. He's scoreless. George outside. And there's the lob. And the 76ers get it back. Drummond finds George. Goes back up. Outside Edwards. Embiid with it from behind the arc. Edwards. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Kuzma. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Lillard, the open look. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
so weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Back to Maxey. The three. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks trail by 4. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Milwaukee shooting their first free throws here tonight. Portis, he's checked in for Kuzma. Both shots good from the strike. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 4 from deep. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Let's hear it for all the dancers. Buck substitution. Number 18, Kyle Kuzma.
Maxey passes to Edwards.
Bucks foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Sixers. Edwards taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. 11 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Lillard. With 2 seconds left. And it's finished off by Antetokounmpo as he lays it in. Antetokounmpo has got 10 points. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Sixers ahead. And as our coverage continues, happy Valentine's Day again to everyone out there. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Maxey out there with Paul George. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Edwards in at the 3, small forward. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Well, Brent, although he hasn't won an MVP since 2020, Giannis has been a finalist every season.
Well, B.A., I just wonder if the voter fatigue is something that Giannis is tired of. Forget the voters. Maybe he just wants to focus on getting back to that level. Obviously, in the past couple seasons, you could say that he might have deserved one more, but this is one of the best two-way players in the league, and he's not going anywhere.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 12 points for him. Jackson with it. And Drummond picks him up defensively. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Maxey. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. No stopping Giannis.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Now Embiid. Yet to see a basket. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Milwaukee in the lead. Antetokounmpo up top. Embiid covers. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Antetokounmpo. A big-time flush by Giannis.
And Giannis always plays at a high level, but feels like he's kicking it up a notch here.
Maxey surveys. George outside. Lets the 3 fly. And Philadelphia hits again from deep. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials. They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And what a slash by Maxey. I mean, so good at forcing the defense's hand.
At the line for your...
Both free throws good from Maxey.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo, and Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. There's Jackson with the 3. He drops it from range. Jackson's got 5 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Embiid high post.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
George outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
So good, so experienced. Paul George can convert the toughest of buckets.
Fires from the wing. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. The Sixers trailing. We've got 1:28 left in the second quarter. Lopez with the steal. In transition. Here come the Bucks. Giannis end to end.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. Embiid a screen on Lillard. Maxey against Lillard. Tries the spin move. The 3, George again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Still solid with the handles. George showing the D he's still a threat.
Maxey against Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, stolen by Embiid. They're running.
They're one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And Embiid drops them both.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Lillard against Maxey. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, look out! Giannis, unbelievable!
Well, not only being just an all-around more improved player, Giannis has taken some huge strides in terms of building his body up.
For Philadelphia, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Maxey finds Embiid. Over Antetokounmpo. The ball's knocked loose.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
Good work defensively by Drummond.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid straight up.
Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Tip-off will be 7 o'clock Eastern. Shifting gears now, what a game we've seen from Giannis in that first half.
You like how he's attacking on the interior.
And that's it for halftime.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
Taking a look at the Bucks. They've got Prince, Green out there with Kevin Porter. Then it's Bobby Portis, and it's Sims in at the 5. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie.
Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes. He doesn't make a mistake that time.
Pass to Portis. For three. No luck on that one.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The Bucks trail, and over the last half-decade, Brent, Bobby Portis has been the best six-man big you can find.
Yeah, pretty remarkable, B.A. He comes in, he gives you some great scoring in some stretches, plays some solid defense. He's got a lot of fire to his game, so this is the exact kind of guy that your team needs in the second unit.
Prince against Oubre. Here's Portis for three.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Outside Oubre. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Portis.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Here's Sims. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Paul George.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
Porter against Lowry. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Grimes. Prince grabs the miss.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Here's Yabusele. He's guarded by Porter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
And here's what the Milwaukee Bucks schedule looks like. On Thursday, they'll take on Ben Simmons and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Friday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards.
And for that game against Miami, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start for the year.
Porter, the pass to Sims. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Yabusele. Off target with the 3.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Here's Grimes. Green covering. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3. He's got 7.
Smart pass by Grimes. He wasn't finding his shot, so time to give one away.
Here's Porter. Count the basket.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Lowry against Porter. Here's the pick. And he lobs it up.
Well, this is exactly how you break down the defense with a really good ball handler. As Kyle is just manipulating them right now.
Pass to Porter. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Portis outside. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Green. Drains the triple. Green's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, it feels like Portis was communicating before he even set that one up. That's a great look.
Here's Grimes. Here's Yabusele. Clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the 76ers lead by 3.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Green with a screen on Lowry. Outside, Green. Pat misses. And a chance to tie it. All alone on the break. Here's Grimes. Oh, great D that time from Portis. And the Bucks pushing it up now. That ties the game. Green's got 6 points in the quarter.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Joel Embiid. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Paul George. Then it's Andre Drummond, and it's Edwards in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Open up the floodgates and let Giannis run through. What a joy to watch him in transition.
And it's Maxey missing. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Kuzma, the pass to Jackson. Now Lillard. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Philadelphia's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Kuzma against George. Pass to Embiid. A deep 3. They get it back. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Sometimes guys forget how long Paul George is. That makes him a threat on the offensive glass.
Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis using his size inside.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
For 3, George. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds in the game. And up the floor again for the Bucks. Running the court. Pass to Lopez. Antetokounmpo with it. Lillard outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Edwards. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Yes! Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Screen by Embiid. Here's George. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That straight line drive there from Paul George. You love to see him get in that attack mode. Let's see if he can cash in now at the line.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
George passes to Embiid. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. The Bucks leading by 3. Now here's Lillard. Kicks it out to Jackson. Lillard, a screen on George. Jackson finds Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. from the arc. Drummond grabs the miss. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. George scanning the floor. Oh, and the dunk by George!
Paul George stepping up big time.
1:50 left in the final quarter. Lillard outside.
Philadelphia foul. Edward. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Kuzma. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Shoots. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Here's George. Yes, they get the go-ahead bucket. George has got 20 points.
Go ahead and lead him, Paul George. Stepping up. A huge shot at this moment in the game.
Giannis striding in. It's Lopez. High post. Pass to Lillard. And he lofts it up top.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
And you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. Huge possession, and he nets it.
The shot by Lillard, no good.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. George with it. Jackson in his pocket. Here's Maxey. Kicks it to George. Kuzma with the defensive effort. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
You can bet that's what they're looking for. This late in the game, they need that 3.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT. But all right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2.
almost. And thank you for joining. Now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past month for Kelly Oubre.
And the rebounding contributions have been on the uptick over the last few months. He's definitely appeared to have made a concerted effort to really impact the game more and more with his work on the backdoor.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Brown in at the 3. For the 76ers, Joel Embiid out there with Edwards. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Maxey. And it's George in a 2-guard. You know, Doris, with all the fanfare of opening night, it must be tough for the players to keep their focus.
Yeah, I think obviously there's a ton of excitement because you've put the offseason to use trying to improve your skill as a player. But you love the game of basketball. It's hard not to get amped up. You know, it's just the mature players who are able to channel that in the right direction.
Here's Maxey, following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Kept alive. Edwards dishes to Embiid. Embiid with a screen on Brown. Over in the corner, Edwards. Here's Embiid. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
And how about Embiid putting the versatility on full display? How many other bigs can do that?
And it's Brown missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Back to Embiid. Out to Edwards. Takes a 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Using those sight lines to find an open guy. Embiid always ready to deliver.
Holiday with the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities. Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Embiid kicks to George. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Porzingis. First trip to the line for him here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to talk to his guys. Checked in for White. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
That's good from George. You've seen, Doris, Paul George's journey from role player to MVP candidate.
There's a reason, Kevin, Paul George is one of the most emulated players in the league with young people. His game is so well-rounded, and maybe his best attribute is his adaptability. Paul George is equally comfortable either being the lead man or, if need be, he can play with 2 or 3 other stars and still be effective. Really incredible.
Embiid inside the line. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And check out Embiid's athleticism. Just because he's big doesn't mean he can't move.
Stolen by George.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the 4th, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Jason Tatum. Coming off a terrific season. How about 27 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists? And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Well, you get the feeling he believes every rebound should be his, and most of them are. This guy is putting up tremendous numbers.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:10 left to play in the first quarter. Embiid.
You have to love the mindset of Porzingis trying to contest every shot he can. Plays with so much energy.
Stolen by George. Fast break, Philadelphia. And he uses the glass on the layup. George has got 7 points.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
The 3 from Tatum. Boston again missing. Here's Philadelphia. They're on an 18-7 run.
Oh, George, let him hear you with that finish. That is nicely done.
Tatum with it. Picked up by Edwards. Brown outside. Into the lane. And Brown throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Here's George, and it's Paul George with the finish.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Brown sets a screen for Holiday, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And they've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easily.
12 seconds left in the first. George passes to Embiid.
Boston foul.
The 76ers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Both good from the line that time.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. He comes over. And we resume our Valentine's Day broadcast. Glad to have you with us. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
On the court right now for the Celtics, they've got Porzingis, Holiday out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Brown, and it's Cornette in at the four-man position. Drummond with a screen on Holiday. To the wing right side. 4 on the clock. Embiid, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
It's been a few years now, Doris, but it feels like point guard is the position in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, we certainly have our share of great point guards. Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they seem to be in the MVP conversation consistently. But the last couple MVPs, you look back, you've got a couple of centers. For a long time, the small forward spot dominated the game. It's really something that's in constant flux.
Maxey against Holiday. Tatum setting the pick for Holiday. To the paint. And stolen by Maxey. Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Here's George. Pass to Embiid. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
And here's Embiid. He's got 10. Lock at 6. He's whistled for the 5-second back-to-the-basket violation.
And let's see some of the numbers here for Paul George. He's coming off an excellent season. 6th in steals, and he was top 10 in free throw percentage. Did not waste opportunities to convert at the line.
And like a thief in the night, he will pick your pocket clean. Top 10 in steals, as you said last year, always a threat to cause a turnover. Philadelphia leading by 11. The specter of injury seems to always loom over Paul George's career, Doris.
Well, Kevin, I think it's very hard for Paul George fans to take out of their mind completely that gruesome injury he suffered. But we've got to give this young man a ton of credit. He has managed his play and his health to a very high level and still one of the most gifted players this game has seen.
Edwards finds Embiid. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis 7-3 says not here and not now.
Pass to Brown. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Brown's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Edwards a screen on Brown. And George, here we go. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
This is a case where it's just the pure strength of Paul George, able to fight through contact so well on these shots.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And we all hear talk about Drew Holiday's defense. But you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's a tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
Well, you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much.
Boy, power play by Andre Drummond. He has made a career out of stress testing the rims.
Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Tatum. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Once Paul George has the first couple go down, now he knows he's cooking, and it's going to be a long night.
Here's Brown. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
You know, Doris, few teams have tried to invite Brown to be a shooter. He's punished them each and every time.
And he's had to put in the work, Kevin, to make himself a legit perimeter threat. And listen, the defense has to make choices. Athletically, this is one of the most gifted players in the league. If you're going to concede anything to Jalen, it would probably be the three-point shot.
In the corner, George with it, and taken away by Brown. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. In the corner, Tatum with it. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got it back down to single digits for the Celtics.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
George sets a screen for Maxey. Embiid throws it down.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some fun.
Now Brown, right wing. Here's Porzingis. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. 76ers on top, leading by 9. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
I love the focus we're seeing from George tonight. He's locked all the way in, calling for the ball and giving his team everything he's got.
Leading. And next up on the... And that'll do it for half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from George.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
They've got Lowry. Abusele out there with Oubre. And it's Bona in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And they continue to control the glass. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Some changes for Boston. Kate is checked in, and it's White in for Torrey Craig.
Checking in for the Celtics.
Celtics trail by 11.
Derek White.
White looking around. Driving the lane. Here's Kata, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
That's an excellent decision. Playing in the pick and roll, just understanding where the windows are, delivers it right in the pocket.
Abusele passes to Lowry. Inside, Bona, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, good execution there. Lowry with a pinpoint pass.
And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Here's Oubre. Stolen away. Here's Horford, and finished off by Horford.
Well, Al Horford does not mind sending a message now and then. How about that easy flush?
Here's Grimes. No good there. White with the defensive effort. Celtics trail by 6. Going inside, and they pick up 2. White's got 5.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Here's Oubre. No good again that time.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
White, wide open. He fired. Hits it from 3-point. Range. Now just a 1-point Philadelphia lead. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Lowry inside the line. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Bona. Banked in off the glass. Bona's got 4 this quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's White. Drives to the hoop. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Grimes. White covering. From outside the arc. Shot by Grimes. No good. Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Here's Hauser. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
And we talk about Derek White, Doris. How impressive has his rise been?
Kevin, it's been both impressive and sometimes feels improbable. He was not highly recruited. There were no expectations on him when he arrived in the NBA. This guy has turned himself into one of the premier defenders from the guard spot. An excellent shot blocker and so rock steady as a ball handler on the offensive end.
Doris, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously, this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes, they led the league in attempts. But obviously, your 2 best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that. Well, that's the intelligence that Derek White plays with. This guy in pick-and-roll action always seems to make the right decision.
Here's Yabusele. He has yet to score. And Pritchard pulls it down. Outside White. 24 seconds left in the 3rd. A 3-pointer, no good. 76ers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the 3rd. Grimes with the bucket. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Here's White. Can't connect from short range. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And as we finish the 3rd quarter, And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Boston, the small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. Boston trailing. It's White on the wing, defended by George. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Maxey kicks to George. From 13. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And the 76ers lead by 3. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. The Celtics making a switch here. Kate is checked in. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. Said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Thank you, David. There's the lob to Brown. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut to just one on the basket from Tatum.
It can be a very difficult thing to check Jason Tatum because of the multitude of ways he can score it. Give me the floater game, JT.
George passes to Embiid. Back to George. Embiid with a screen on Brown. Here's George. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
How about Porzingis? Shrugs off the hit. That work in the weight room paying off already. You gotta love the time he's put in to make himself a challenge.
And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his son.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
It's up a three from way outside, Joel Embiid.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Here's Brown driving to the basket. And he can't jam it through. The 76ers leading by 4. Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his third.
That one is on Holiday.
First team.
Wow, Embiid pulls the defender in close and then gets all the contact he wants.
And Embiid drops them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Tatum against George. There's Tatum's range on display.
Jason Tatum under duress of the shot clock. Big moment, no problem.
Outside, George.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth. Outside, Tatum from outside the arc. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Tatum's experience in these spots is starting to show. He's never been afraid to take the biggest shots.
And George kicks to Edwards. Holiday against Maxey. And he comes up with the deuce.
So poised in these situations. Love seeing Maxey rise to the occasion and knock that one down.
Brown with a screen on George. A three from Tatum. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Another shot.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moment.
Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
George against Tatum. George passes to Embiid. Back to George. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. 5 to shoot. That ball, nice speed that time from George. Now it's a 7-point 76ers lead.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Edwards inside. He's covered by Brown. Tatum against George. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the 76ers lead by 10. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David.
love about opening day? What's tops on your list, RJ?
A lot of things, really. But, man, the energy in the building. This house is rocking. These fans are so pumped up and optimistic.
Oh, hey! How about that?
Mercy. Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And the three off target.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And here's Brown for three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Holiday against Lillard. Here's Jackson. Back to Lillard. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
And that's a veteran move by Lillard to see the D closing and get the shot away.
Holiday from long range. Sinks the tray.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo. Lillard against Holiday. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Celtics on D from the inbound.
And you want more of this from Tatum, able to make an impact on defense with this kind of activity.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
It's stolen by Tatum. Left side, Porzingis. And here's Brown for three. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
On the run, Kuzma can be very effective, just attacking without hesitation.
Porzingis. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Their last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they want.
A genuine sniper from downtown. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
Tatum passes to White. Tatum a screen on Jackson. Outside Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Buried from 15 feet out.
Porzingis breaking tendencies with that catch and shoot.
The Bucks trail. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. We discussed just how difficult Jason Tatum is to guard and what he wants his team to do against him. And Coach told me he's a very talented and polished player. I told our guys to stay in front of him, don't fall for the pump fakes, play smart and under control. It's easier said than done, but we'll see if they're up to the task. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Brown, that's good.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
Lillard against Holiday. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
And that one's good. Lillard.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
Brown looking around, puts up a deep three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th rebound in this one. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Antetokounmpo has got 6.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Milwaukee leading by 3. To the inside. It's stolen by Tatum. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Brown. Oh, he dunks it right on Kyle Kuzma. Man.
Come on, Jalen. That's just ridiculous.
Jackson on the wing. He's guarded by White. To the paint. Antetokounmpo outside. The shot misses. Tatum with some nice D. White for three. Drops in the three. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter. And as our coverage continues, happy Valentine's Day again to everyone out there. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Celtics.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the point. And it's Tatum missing. And it's Lillard with the ball for Milwaukee. You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
Deflected! Outside Tatum. White looking it over. From deep. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Holiday grabs the miss. Boston leading by 3. Outside Tatum. Over Antetokounmpo. And it's Tatum missing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Holiday. Lillard, the open look. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Holiday with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Outside Holiday. Outside Tatum. The 3-ball. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Lillard outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on White. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Porzingis with the block.
Those long arms of Porzingis are a serious factor on defense.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And it's time to give you a look at the top three-point shooting teams from a year ago. The Celtics in second.
Their long-range game was a huge strength. They spread the floor, found the open shots, and made the most of their chances.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
And an intentional foul right there. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
And he's going for the oop here. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. White against Lopez. Shoots over White. And Lopez gets it to go. Lopez has got his first points of the game.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
White, the pass to Holiday. Brown with a screen. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Here's Lillard. Boston pulls it in. After this game, they can look forward to Philadelphia, where they'll match up against the 76ers. That'll be the 2nd of 2 games on the road. It's Brown on the wing. White for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds now. Down low. Jackson for 3. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game. And we've got 28 seconds left in the 2nd. Driving in. Oh, Tatum stuffing it home.
That was a beautiful screen set there. And look, Tatum, he'll take care of the rest.
Lillard against Holiday. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Jackson on the wing. Antetokounmpo, a screen on White. Back to Antetokounmpo. Looking to end this cold spell. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a... All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break. Ready for the second half.
I know we're always impartial, but are either of you guys pulling for a favorite here?
Well, as long as someone wins them.
Now moving on to the Boston Celtics and the close first half they played.
Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job despite...
And that'll do it for us.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
They've got Kevin Porter. Bobby Portis out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's Green, and it's Sims in at the 5 spot. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. 3-pointer. And he can't get that one.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls. Shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
Here's Prince. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
The offensive rebound. Cornette can't hit.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
That one goes in.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
The drive by Porter. Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
Oh, and there's the talent. Porter Jr., a highly skilled young player.
Prince against Craig. Horford outside. Puts up a 3. Pure from 3-point range. Pritchard's got his first 3 points of the game.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Prince against Craig. Picked by Prince. It's Prince on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Green. Prince has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Remember, they had 0 turnovers at the half. It's been a very different story so far since the break.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Outside for Green. No good on the 3. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Pritchard to the wing on the left. Here's Cornette. And again, Boston with the triple.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Green, the pass to Prince. Outside, Green. Back to Prince. This one for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Prince has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And they just continue to sharpen their offense here in the second half.
Horford, a screen on Porter. Here's Pritchard. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Bucks leading by 5. Here's Porter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
And the attacking mentality from Porter Jr. being rewarded for going up strong inside with the whistle.
Got a line change here for Boston. And so Holiday will bring it up for Boston. 3rd quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Long strides of Porzingis getting him there in a hurry.
And when Porzingis can be a 3rd option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a 2nd option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And here's Brown for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. 54 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Outside Porter. Portis outside. Outside Green. Shot clock at 6. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Against Brown. Tatum with a screen. Downtown, Jaylen Brown.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
Pass to Prince. 3-pointer. Holiday grabs the miss. Celtics trail by 4. And he drives in.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the game. That's good from Holiday. And the Bucks with some changes.
Drew Holiday. 2 shots.
Holiday hits them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
The kick out to Kuzma. That'll count. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. 3 quarters of play and a close one. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers.
Hey guys, come on, let's close this 4th.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court right now for the Celtics. The 2 J's, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low.
Tatum reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Lillard against Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Jackson. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. And the basket by Holiday.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Lillard outside. Oh, my. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach is given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Outside, Brown. Fires the three. Antetokounmpo knocks it away.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Lillard. Jacks up a three. Ooh, Lillard doing damage outside.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Holiday passes to Brown. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Lopez. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Here's a look at what's coming up for Boston. On Thursday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Lillard deciding where to go with it. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. The 17-footer will not go. Misses off the front iron. Now here's Holiday. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Kuzma. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Jackson. Lillard, a screen on White. Out to Lillard. It's deflected.
The instincts, the timing. Holiday just reading things perfectly in order to come up with the rejection.
Antetokounmpo with the block. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. .144 left in the fourth quarter. Good work there as it goes.
It is the sheer confidence of Tatum, ready to put his team on his back.
Giannis with the jam.
And he is just showing off right now. He's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Holiday from long range. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
He's been here so many times. What a huge make by Drew Holiday.
The drive by Lillard to the inside. Brown against Kuzma. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Jackson. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Yes!
stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Lillard against Holiday. And it's in.
With ice in his veins, Holiday makes the big play.
And it's Lillard with the ball for Milwaukee. Jackson outside. Out to the right wing. Antetokounmpo for three. Tatum pulls it in. And it's the Celtics ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second team foul.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. Look, he's forcing the defense to foul.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That's exactly how to close out a game. Take advantage of every opportunity.
Lopez passes to Lillard. Antetokounmpo outside. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Celtics. So we see the Celtics get the win here. Just a gutsy performance. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill.
Clark, have certainly grown since your time in the league. Do you think that can lead to too many voices in the locker room?
I really don't think that's an issue, Kevin, because no matter how many coaches you have, typically they are all in sync, and the head coach has usually put his staff together, and therefore they're moving in the same direction.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Edwards, Tyrese Maxey out there with George. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Embiid in at the 4. Now Kuzma, after the missed 3 from Tyrese Maxey. Lillard scanning the floor. 6 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Drains it from beyond the arc.
A focal point in this offense, Embiid has no hesitation shooting off the catch.
And Antetokounmpo skins it in.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that
one. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Embiid into the lane. Drummond in the post, covered by Giannis. Embiid, no good. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Bucks. Kuzma inside. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Jackson. Crafty move, and Giannis throws it down.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about the game plan for Joel Embiid. He told me Embiid might be the hardest matchup in the league. We just have to try to make things difficult on him and make him work for every point. Let's see if they're up to it, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Here's George. Following the basket by Giannis.
Great speed displayed by George on his way to the bucket. Devastating to the defense with those dunking skills of his.
Lillard with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's Maxey. Drummond. Milwaukee with the rebound. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. Double-digit advantage on the board. They just pounded them inside.
You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime in Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
Here's Lillard. After the made shot from Andre Drummond. And the dunk by Lopez.
Chalk that up. Lopez won't miss many of those.
Edwards passes to Maxey. Drummond with a screen on Lillard. Launches it. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Lillard finds Giannis. Back to Lillard. Rebound Andre Drummond.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, They drop down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Maxey. Lillard against Maxey. Green with a screen for Lillard. Fires from deep. And Green with the basket on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Lillard against Maxey. Pass to George. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And stolen by Maxey. 3-pointer by Embiid. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight. And we resume our Valentine's Day broadcast. Glad to have you with us. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Edwards is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Maxey. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin? Wow.
I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you.
So tough trying to knock Maxey off balance, off stride. He's outstanding at playing through contact.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Maxey's got 5 points now in the quarter. Lillard outside. Lets the 3 fly. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
Coming right back at him. You gotta love the competitive fire from Damian Lillard.
Embiid finds Drummond. It's good.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now, here's Lillard. 5 points in the game. No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense from Maxey. Here's George. And it's George finishing it off.
And it's really obvious that George has put a ton of time into improving his handle. I mean, you never know what he's going to do with the ball in his hands, and most times it's pretty good.
Lillard against Maxey. Puts it up. Again, the miss by Lillard.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Maxey kicks to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good on the triple. George has got the lead up to 3 now for the 76ers.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Green with a screen on Maxey. To stop the run, Lillard. And he banks in the layup. Lillard's got 7 points in the game. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Now Lillard, After the missed three from Tyrese Maxey. Green, the pass to Antetokounmpo. George with the steal. Maxey on the wing. Guarded by Green. And Drummond kicks to Edwards. 1:06 left in the first half of the game. Shot clock at 6. And here's George for 3. Offensive rebound. Drummond finds Edwards. Lets it go with a 3. Maxey, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Giannis clean up the fast break.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
George from deep three-point land, and the 76ers get it back. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist from Edwards. 11 points in the game.
Well, the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
Antetokounmpo. It's Giannis pulling it down.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And Embiid drops them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And he just powered that one of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Maxey passes to Embiid. George with no one around. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Resourceful move there.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
This one looking like it could come right down to the wire, which I believe is a horse racing term. And we look now at the Milwaukee Bucks. We got a battle out there after one half of play.
They look great on offense. The ball is flying around.
And that is it for half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Bobby Portis. Jackson is out there with Kevin Porter. Then there's Prince. And it's Sims in at the center position. Lowry looking around. Rebound, Milwaukee. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchises.
And Kevin known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And that one's good. Bona.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taking advantage.
Prince against Oubre. Prince kicks to Porter. There's the triple. And it's Bona with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Prince against Oubre. Prince wide open. Great look there, but off target.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Yabusele, guarded by Jackson. Yabusele kicks to Oubre. Here's the screen. Rebounded by Jackson. Bucks trail by 3. And here's Prince outside. The shot will not fall.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter. Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. The 76ers third.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
He can get it to the rack, too. Porter Jr. unafraid to slice his way to the cup.
Oubre passes to Grimes. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Lowry against Porter. Fires, high post. Here's Bona. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. Pass to Grimes. For 3, Oubre. It's rebounded by Portis. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Milwaukee. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. 1:04 left in the third quarter of the game. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
And Portis throws it down.
Slam from Portis. Impressive. Using that size around the rack.
Here's Grimes. Still yet to score. Pass to Yabusele. In the corner, it's Oubre. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Here's Grimes. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Porter with it. Up top, Portis. On the wing, Jackson. There's the lob to Portis. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the third. Here's George. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. 7.
Let's get stops. Focus on the stop.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, Joel Embiid out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Edwards. Then it's George, and it's Maxey in at the 1 spot. Lillard with the bucket.
Very few shoot the 3 ball as well as Lillard does, so you want him taking those shots as much as possible. In
the corner, Drummond with it. Pass to Embiid. And here's Maxey. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Hey, we've seen Maxey take the big jump. Now he's one of the game's best scorers.
Now Lillard. Now Giannis. And stolen by Maxey. Bobbed up there for him. Embiid climbs the ladder, if that's even possible.
And Embiid has a really high basketball IQ, superb at recognizing when to leap for the alley-oop jam.
The Bucks making a switch here. Green's checked in. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said, this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thanks, David. Clock at 6. Here's Lillard. And the basket is good.
Making it work in close range. Lillard putting his touch to good use in tight.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. And George kicks to Embiid. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Drummond passes to Maxey. Drummond sets the screen for Maxey. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Tyrese Maxey taking 2 shots.
And I think when it comes to some of the more...
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
It's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And here's George for 3. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kicks it out to Maxey. That ball's nice feed that time from George. George has got his 3rd assist on the night. Bucks trail by 6. Lillard outside. Over in the corner, Green. Over Edwards. Great D that time from Edwards. Philadelphia has gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Giannis drives in. Lopez inside, defended by George. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
When you have a reliable big man like Lopez who can get you buckets like that, it's really such an asset for a team.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding on it.
High post Embiid. And again, it's Philadelphia.
What confidence from Joel Embiid. Knocked that one down in a clutch situation.
The kick out to Lopez. Nailed from 3-point land. Lopez has got 6 here in this quarter.
The big fella, Brook Lopez, coming up with a gigantic fourth quarter score.
Here's Embiid. Rebounded by the Bucks. Kuzma outside. On Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Lopez. Money!
You know, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
George against Kuzma. And George kicks to Embiid. Again, Embiid missing. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Kuzma finds Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Lillard. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Count it!
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
George looking around. Oh, then shot at a chance, but no good. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Alden, this is Kevin.